So one of the things that I was excited about when I came to Creekwood was the school districts that are around here. Within 5 miles, we got McKinney High, Allen High, of course, Lovejoy High, right down the road from us, and all of these great school districts to be a part of with great educated parents, and I just knew the possibilities were endless, and I knew that our church had an opportunity to really capitalize on that environment with the spiritual education and what we could do with educated people who could really shine in God's kingdom and building God's kingdom. But one of the things I wasn't prepared for was some of the pressure that was not only being put upon the children in the school systems, but was upon the adults in the school systems. And where I thought everything was kind of rosy, all of a sudden different encounters came about in which certain kids just didn't thrive or were not served by the high expectations of the certain school districts.
I have 3 kids who started in the district, and when my oldest got to high school, she had some medical issues that came up, and we had to come to the realization that just because the district was good for everyone, it wasn't good for us, and it wasn't going to be good for her at all, and we had to make the really hard decision to pull her out and put her in a different kind of schooling, knowing that a lot of our peers, her peers, the families around us wouldn't understand because they didn't have to deal with the same issues.
A lot of people know Jen in the church because she's got such a good servant's heart, but she had an opportunity where she had to evaluate if what everybody else was excited about was what she needed to be excited about for her children and for her family. And with the pressures of what community has to offer and the community and the pressure to fit in can be so overwhelming sometimes that you may sacrifice what is best for your kid or your family or yourself on the altar of fitting in and doing what everybody expects you to do. But Jen chose a different path.
The church community that we have here has been phenomenal in their understanding and their support, and in knowing that we've just had to make the best decision that we could. And even though my kids weren't or aren't a part of their school group, they have a support system here that's just as good as anything else could have been. Pulling a child out of a district that you moved here to be a part of and out of a community that you're a big part of is scary. The unknown is hard, and especially when you grew up in traditional schooling, it's hard to make the decision that that's not the best thing for your children and that you have to do something else. And you struggle with trying to explain that to people, and you just come to the realization that you don't have to.